Hello everyone! In this video, I'm diving into the details of my DIY dining table project, where I'll share everything you need to know to build this custom-made table. I'll be sharing the bench build in my next video. You'll see it as part of this setup. I bought all the required materials from my nearby Kent building supplies. After planning the design and calculating exactly what I needed, then I somehow managed to fit all those 8-foot boards into my car. I still don't know how I pulled that off. Now, after carefully marking all measurements based on my custom design, I started cutting the 288x 8-foot boards to the required sizes. Once the pieces were ready, I drilled pocket holes on the boards to create strong, hidden joints. I applied wood glue along the edges and then secured everything tightly using screws, making sure each joint was firm and well aligned. To further strengthen the structure, as I assembled the frame, I kept checking alignment and level to make sure everything stayed straight and square. To make the structure even stronger, I added cross bracing at every 2 feet along the full 8-foot length. This reinforcement helps distribute the load evenly and prevents any bending or warping over time. I'm using 6x1104 flathead square drive wood screws to secure the pieces. Make sure to pre-drill the holes first. This helps prevent the wood from cracking and ensures a clean, precise fit. I'm adding extra 2x2 wooden pieces along all 4 sides to build a strong outer frame. This not only reinforces the structure and adds durability, but also gives the table a clean, boxed-in appearance, almost like a finished border. The frame helps keep everything aligned, improves stability, and gives the overall build a more professional and polished look. Now let's build the table legs. I'm using 2x 5-inch hardwood. I decided to build them as a frame so they're easy to carry and can be removed when needed. After taking careful measurements, I'm cutting each piece to the required size. Next, I moved on to preparing the table legs. For this, I used 2x 5-inch hardwood studs, and I carefully measured and cut a total of 14 pieces, each at 36 inches in length. I made sure every cut was accurate and consistent so that all the legs would be perfectly even, which is really important for a stable table. Taking the time to measure properly and cut clean edges helps ensure a strong and professional-looking build. These pieces will later be assembled together to form solid, durable legs that can support the entire table. I'm using 2x 5-inch studs to build a strong square frame, and I'll be making 2 identical frames for this project. Now I'm adding a C-shaped frame to the square frame. This step is really important because it strengthens the overall structure and reduces any flex or movement. I carefully align the C-frame with the square frame, making sure all edges are flush and properly positioned. Once everything is lined up, I secure it firmly using screws, ensuring tight joints for maximum durability. This additional frame not only improves the strength and stability of the build, but it also enhances the overall design, giving it a more clean, structured, and professional look. Now I'm placing the tabletop on the frame and carefully checking the fit to make sure everything lines up perfectly. Now comes another important step, the sanding process. This is what gives the surface a smooth finish and prepares it perfectly for staining. I'm starting with 80 grit to remove any roughness, then moving to 150, 200, and finishing with 220 grit for a fine, smooth surface. This gradual sanding process helps bring out the natural wood grain, giving it a richer look and ensuring a more durable, long-lasting finish. Now I'm moving on to the next step, creating an edge trim with a smooth curve. I'm using a trimmer to shape the edges and give it a clean, rounded finish. It's important to move slowly and steadily during this process to maintain control and achieve a smooth, even cut. I follow the same process on all 4 sides, working slowly and evenly to make sure each edge has a smooth, uniform finish. Let me know in the comments which stain color you choose. In part 2, I'll show the staining and painting process, so stay tuned. I'll also be making a matching bench. Hope you like this DIY dining table project. Drop your questions below. And don't forget to like, comment, and share.